So, are you ready? Okay. So, we have talked about films, we have talked about actors. So, now, can you tell what are the most popular types of films in our country or your country?
In my country, most of the young people love to explore action and romantic films. If they think that they are quite adventurous and they try to explore the fighting scene of this kind of genres. However, I also love to watch this kind of movies and films. However, there are lots of other things like there are some science fictional movies which the adults people love, and there are some comedy and cartoon related films which the young children love. For example, one of my sister loves to explore the comedy movies because she thinks that these kinds of movies are quite funnier and she can express his viewpoints by watching these kinds of movies.
What is the difference between watching a film in the cinema and watching a film at home?
There are some major difference between watching a film in a cinema hall or watching a film in your own house. For example, if you are watching a movie in your own house, that time you don't need to pay any kind of money towards someone because you can easily sit in your bed and watch the movie without any kind of disruption. However, when you went to cinema halls, you have to go with your friends so that you can have fun and gossip with them about the movie point. However, it might cost something, some money from you, but I think watching cinema in cinema halls can be better because there is a large display and you can see the movie in a better way.
Okay. Do you think cinemas will close in the future?
In the near future, as technology is evolving so fast, I think there will be some movie transforming platforms like Netflix and editors which would certainly replace those kind of traditional cinema halls where people have to go there and cut a ticket for watching a film. But in the future there would be there don't would be any kind of this kind of problems, like people can watch different kinds of movies by sitting in their own house, and there would be something related to AI which would help them to feel the movie by a better way. I mean, nowadays we can see projector is the modest thing by which we can easily watch a movie.
Okay. How strong a tradition is it today in your country to go to the theater?
From the 1980s, most of the people went to cinema halls, and cinema halls see a major development throughout this era. However, in this era, people are quite getting interested to watching movies and films in their own house. However, in the recent era, people used to go in theater hall and watch different kinds of movies, and sometimes you can even see there are lots of posters and billboards in the road as well as in some shopping market which says that a major cinema would arrive soon. So that time people were quite excited to know something special about the particular movie or cinema, and everyone went to the cinema hall and enjoyed everything. But nowadays things have changed and people try to watch movies and films by sitting at their own houses.
Do you think the theater should be run as a business or as a public service?
From my perspective, I think that theater should run their activities as a business perspective. From they have to earn a certain amount of money which they have to pay to the film industry. For example, if you need to prepare a movie, you need a huge amount of money. So that's why I think the theater can charge the audience for some money, because you can't podcast a whole movie without this money. However, if I talk about the other point, if those theater would be public to everyone, that time there would be some problems, like the audience would everyone, I mean every ages of people would go to this audience and watch this kind of movies, and those things would make the theater hall even much more crowded and noisy.
Okay. That is the end of the part 3. So thank you, Mr. Miller. Wish you all the best for your future.